Boy, oh boy, am I excited. Super excited. You know why? Because today I'm going to be playing a platformer. I love platformers. I might not be very good at them, but I have immense joy. Now, as with all games that I'm recording, this is the first time I've ever played this game. It's my first impression. I have seen screenshots. I liked what I saw. And let's get to this. Okay, so hopefully, you know, it recognizes my gamepad. I've got a gamepad hooked up. It's an Xbox, but it's not the end of the world if it doesn't recognize my gamepad. Okay, Callie's Caves 3. Okay, recognizing my gamepad, good. I've not yet played. You must beat the regular. Okay, start. This is a start. Okay, so I have not played the first two games. This is my first exposure to the Callie Caves series. Okay, so we got a jump. Okay. This is kind of like a Commander Keen type game here. Hi, Lloyd, she says. Should do my best girly voice. Kelly, what do you think of this riff? Hey, Lloyd, you aren't going to believe this. Your parents got kidnapped by Herbert? Again? How did you know? Why is that guy with the fedora and a guitar? Is he some sort of hipster or supposed to be one? Okay, I saw the hover ship fly away. Listen, Herbert revamped the caves and kept up his experiments. It's gonna get crazy down there. I'm ready. We'll head through the door and let's get started. Let's move my pointer there. Okay. Mayfeather Fields. I see wolves. What's this? A little TV screen? I don't know what that is. Okay, direwolf. Take that, direwolf. Okay, I get coins. Can I jump higher? Is this kind of a... Alright, okay, so Y is sword, X is gun, A is... Okay, there's double jump action here. Okay, great. Double jump. Okay, what about triggers? Anything from triggers? Nope. And apparently B lets you kind of change weapons. So, kind of reminds me of the old school PC platformers, not really a console platformer. Jill of the Jungle type deal. Commander Keen. Old Duke Nukem, the original, not the first-person shooter. And, you know, man, I played so many of these games back in the day. They were so much fun. Double jump. The only thing that, you know, I kind of wish, it's not a big deal. Okay, so sword, the sword is the way to open up treasure chests. That's good to know. I wish I wish I had the option to kind of aim my gun. That would be cooler. But I'm not going to fault this game for not doing that because a lot of the old school games back in the day didn't do that. Although some did. Okay. Going to the next spot. Delicious. Gotta love my stuff. Okay. Collect coins. I wonder if there's any kind of RPG elements going on here. It wouldn't surprise me if that was the case. Remember Monster, like, Wonder Boy in Monster World? Yeah, maybe maybe that's why we collect the coins, is so that we can level up, buy items in the future. That would be cool. Oh, this guy's no good. Gotta hit him with my sword. Or if you even remember further, do any of you guys recall Zelda 2? Not the first Zelda, Zelda 2. Kind of thinking that's what's going on with this game. So, platformer, kind of RPG going on. Okay, so I do not want to be in the water, because she probably can't swim. Oh, this dude again. You will level these weapons up by using them. I called it! Higher levels mean more power, and every few levels your weapons evolve. Love it. Okay. You'll probably find lots more weapons down there. Get to it. I called it. You have found the shotgun. Yes, so B allows you to change your weapon. I like the shotgun. Die, you dire wolf. Man, that took a lot of killing there. Ouch. Okay. So I lost my first heart. Grab the jewel. Okay, all of this is good to know. Okay. Can't get through those rocks. Okay, May Featherfield. Ah. Okay. Okay. I don't like this guy. Sword is very useful, by the way, because unlike the shotgun or the pistol, the sword freezes them on the spot. Okay, I lost some money. That's fair. And now I have to start from the very beginning. Oh, nice. I still have my shotgun. Weapon up. Nice. Okay, let's take a look at inventory, weapons, consumables. Ooh, assault rifle and RPG. Love it. That's a lot of weapons here. Oh my gosh. Okay, stats. Good to know, good to know. Let's resume. Just wanted to see if I'm losing anything. Oh, let's look at the credits. Okay, and there's tips. Okay. Ouch. See, I should remember to use the sword. Yeah, use the sword if they get too close to you. Good to think about that. And I definitely want whatever is in this box. You know who this Callie character reminds me of? Inspector Gadget. If you were born in the 80s, you probably remember that show. It was my favorite show growing up. Oh my gosh, did I ever spend a lot of time watching that show. Got my heart, good. So she reminds me of Penny from Inspector Gadget. If you remember that show, it was about a dumb detective who always takes credit for work, but it's actually his niece, Penny, who solves the crimes. Oh, I regret that. Okay. Fun. It's kind of cool how you can see the stats of the enemies when you kill them. That's how you really know it's a PC platformer. Speaking of which, I gotta check to see what other platforms this is on. Just in case any of you folks, want to play it on Switch, but I'm not going to do that right now. Maybe I'll put that in the YouTube description of where else you can play this game. Die, Direwolf! So when in doubt, use sword. Oh yeah. This guy again, I'm not gonna listen to him. Alright. Do I want to go up there? Is there any reason for me to go up there? Probably not. Because I just lost a heart. The hit detection's a little bit wonky. More money! Yay, more money. Okay, on to the next level. It even has that VGA style of graphics. And if you ever did PC gaming in the 90s, you know what I'm talking about. The 256 colors. I think that's 16-bit color. Or maybe I'm wrong, but... Oh yeah, I got a better pistol. Yes. Damage increased. Ah, my fault. My fault. It is entirely my fault. At least you get to keep your stats. Like, if you get a better gun, you don't have to start from all over. Whoever made this game knew exactly what they were doing. Man. The sheer memories. Yes. The sheer memories. Man, back in the day, in the 90s, before they got big with, Unreal and Fortnite and all that, Epic made awesome platformers, awesome PC platformers. I mean, so did all the other main PC developers at the time, like id. You know what? I don't know who made Duke Nukem. Was it Apogee? Did Apogee make it, or did they hire somebody else in house? That's a good question. Yeah. Glass of milk. I wonder what that does. Does it give me more health if I go into my inventory? Yes. You know, RPGs come in many, many different flavors. Trust me. You know, it's interesting that somebody would opt to make a game like this nowadays. Usually when I play a platformer, it's inspired by Super Mario Brothers or Sonic the Hedgehog. I'm not sure if there's that much nostalgia. Oh, that was all my fault. I'm not sure if there's that much nostalgia for the PC platformer. Speaking of which, they announced like a Commander Keen last year, I believe, and it was going to be a mobile game. That doesn't make sense to me. I don't know what happened with that. I know it got like a little bit of press, but I don't know why it was mobile only. Doesn't even make sense. Who on mobile is ever going to remember Commander Keen? If you're gonna make a platform that, you know, whose entire fan base is on PC, why did I die? Whoops! I just hit my mic. I hope that doesn't affect things too much. Okay, back to the beginning. I'm really getting into this. I'm getting into it if I'm hitting my mic in excitement. Anyways, who's going to play Commander Keen on mobile? I don't know. You know what that's like? You know what that's like doing? That's like I mean, it's hard to translate certain experiences. Like, okay, certain experiences are easy to transfer, like Street Fighter, okay. You could turn that arcade game into a console game, no problem. But a game like Star Wars Arcade, the one that Atari made, not Sega. How do you translate that? Because that game back in the day used vector graphics, and you can kind of simulate vector graphics, but not really. I think you need like a special kind of monitor with a special refresh rate, because vector graphics were like a big deal in the 70s and early 80s, right? But that was it, you know. So Star Wars Arcade, Tempest, the original Tempest as well, vector graphics. Whatever you see on YouTube, it's not going to reflect what the reality was. Sad to say. I mean, not really sad, but... well, it's sad if you're a person who cares about these sort of things, and I'm not convinced most people do. Another game that's really, really hard to translate. Pong, believe it or not. Now I know what you're thinking. It's you're literally dealing with triangles and two triangles and not triangles. What am I thinking? Two rectangles and a square. Should be easy to translate, right? No. The original Pong used a dial. Not a joystick, a dial. Thank you, but I'm gonna probably lose life because that direwolf is getting close to me. Okay, I was super lucky that time. Oh, this is great. Oh, that's so much fun. Yes. Oh, so much fun. Yeah, so, Pong on the 2600, a little bit more of an accurate experience because you had the paddle. But Pong on any other platform, not really easy at all. Like you're not Pong. Oh boy, I made a mistake and I died. Apparently I can't go underwater. Who is that guy? That guy looks like the dude from Bionic Commando. So getting back to the subject of Cali's Caves. A game like this, they kind of nailed. They nailed the PC experience with updated graphics. You know, what you're seeing here isn't really accurate to the time that games like these had their heyday. But when it comes to the sheer experience, yeah, pretty much they nailed it. Sometime in the future, that might not be the case, though. Oh my gosh. You know, here's a thought. I don't know how much of you folks care about retro games. But here's my point. You're not really experiencing something like a Nintendo. Unless you have a CRT. Believe me. CRTs have completely different experience from an LCD. Kind of goes with games of this style as well. If you want to kind of have the original PC platformer experience, get yourself a EGA monitor or a VGA monitor. Have at it. And experiences like that are becoming rarer and rarer. But at least on PC, I will give it this, okay? At least on PC there are services like Good Old Games that kind of still let you have that. Kind of getting the PC experience, the old school PC experience, is easier to do because there's DOSBox, and it's an emulator, but it's a true emulator. It's true to the experience, unlike a lot of other emulators I've used in the past. Oh boy, I'm in trouble. And it's kind of easier to have those experiences nowadays with a lot of these games, because if you ever did PC gaming in the 1990s, oh my gosh, there just wasn't standards. It was an honest-to-goodness crapshoot whether you could get your game working. I mean, maybe, if you had something like a VGA monitor with 3D acceleration. Oh jeez, I'm in trouble. Okay, these guys are getting faster. I can't trust my sword because they're all getting faster. But back to what I was saying. It was a crapshoot. Because maybe, you know, everything was different. Everything was so different. Because technology was changing that fast. I remember one year we went from, you know, 10 megahertz, and the next year we were at 25 megahertz. And the year after that we were at like 80 megahertz. We went from a 486 to a Pentium so darn quickly, and these Pentiums were just getting faster and faster and faster. So you didn't know, oftentimes, if a basic game that you bought, you know, in a store was going to work. And don't even get me started on stuff like, you know, graphics, because there was always different kind of standards and different video cards. There were different sound cards. Oh, sure, there was a sound blaster, but that might be a world of difference from something else. Nowadays, I'm very happy that we've got standards, interoperability. There's not that much of a difference between, you know, like, you know, if it's going to work on NVIDIA, it's going to work on AMD. And that's also true with a lot of other things. Oh man. Hey Callie, great job on this zone. I'm almost done? Well, with this area, yeah. Each zone has a crazy boss at the end, though. We'll have to defeat them to move on. I've heard there's a deranged direwolf guarding the entrance to the caves. Good luck! And that's the deranged direwolf, I believe. Oh, I'm gonna, yeah. I can tell I'm gonna. Oh, yeah, dead. Do I have to start from the beginning? If I have to, no, good, I don't have to. Good, I get to go back to the... Is he gonna be one of those bosses where, like... Okay, good. Double jump is going to be my salvation here. Oh. Easy boss to defeat. And done. Oh, that reminds me of Sonic. The bosses from Sonic. Easy, easy, easy. Kelly, hey Rupert, I haven't seen you since you stopped showing up for Miss Goodtree's class. Yeah, I had some troubles with my dad. That's understandable considering he is Herbert. Yeah, I mean, I thought I could bring him back to reason with a solid business plan. Thought maybe we could run a store as a family, but after what happened with my mom, he's too far gone. Aw. Poor kid. But plus, he was always a jerk when he was around home. This is traumatic. Well, you know how the saying goes, you can't help someone that doesn't want help. That's a pretty good way of looking at it. What are you up to? Well, funny story. Let me guess. My dad kidnapped your dad and mom. I think they're in the inner sanctum. Listen, I'm done trying with him. Let me help you get your parents back. Come check out my store. Okay. This is exactly like, yeah. Okay, maybe I can get a better sword. Yes, I want to buy. I want better health. Yeah, I want to buy that. Okay, not enough money. Thanks, buddy, and I'm sorry for your traumatic experience of having your dad go psychotic on you. I wonder if the people who write these stories actually kind of think a little bit more deeply. So basically, his dad is a psycho who's kidnapped her dad. You know, I really hope that something else isn't going on with those relationships. I hope it's, you know, it's not a result of them. Of her mom kind of wanting to get something on the side. Hey, hipster. Hey, Callie, now that you've unlocked a few checkpoints, I should introduce you to the concept of warping. Your journey always starts in your backyard, but you can travel to any checkpoint you've unlocked. Hit the pause button and go to the map where you see an overworld map of all the unlocked zones. Jesus, is he singing this while he says it? From there, tap on a zone, but zoom in. In the map zone view, you can see the zone's layout. Rupert Store and the zone boss are also marked. Tap any checkpoint you have visited and you can warp there. I think this used to be a mobile game. Or Starred Life is a mobile game. If any of that's a giveaway. Makes sense. I'll check it out on Android. Ah, that was a mistake. All of you are hurting me. I need more hearts. I'm getting nothing. I'm getting no hearts so far. Oh well. That's the other thing. Okay, so like in Super Mario Brothers, Princess gets kidnapped so often. Sometimes I begin to wonder if it's because the princess wants to get kidnapped. And I wonder if all the like Koopa kids, whoops. I wonder if all the Koopa kids are a result of like Princess Peaches and King Koopa's. Are they their love childs? That's what I want to know. Is Mario just an interloper? I mean, that's a good question, isn't it? Nobody examines these things. Okay, cool. Nobody looks at Super Mario Brothers and goes, well, is there something deeper to this story? I mean, I know Nintendo doesn't really think about stories, but I feel there's something deeper. So Mario, he's a playboy because he's got Pauline. He's got Princess Peach. But he can't mind his own business. He keeps... He's the bad guy. Mario is the bad guy if you think about it. Because he's the one who's disturbing the domestic bliss between... Oh. He's the one who's interrupting the domestic bliss between Princess Peach and Koopa. That's what I think. I think I might be right. I think that Mario should stay in his lane. See, you know, when you play Mario Brothers 1, what you're really seeing with the mushroom guys and the turtles is you're seeing guys who are minding their own business. They're just minding their own business, doing their thing, and Mario is basically committing atrocities. He's the one. He's the jerk. Oh, that's so good. Don't even get me started on Sonic the Hedgehog. I think Sonic the Hedgehog is partly responsible for all the furries out there. I'm not even joking. I bet you that, like, a whole generation of furries were awakened from Sonic. Don't believe me? Go watch the Sonic reboot from 2006, the one that, the really terrible one that Sega made. It was just awful, and featured a makeout session between a hedgehog and a human. That was just freaking disturbing. Whoa, you found Charge Shot. A charge? What now? Its origins, although mysterious in nature, are unimportant. What matters is its timed bonus. Thanks. What timed bonus? You'll see a meter building up in your heads-up weapon swap display. When that meter is full, your next shot will do massive damage. Okay, good to know. Oh. Okay. Yes. Oh, you jerk. You know, okay, so here's the other thing. I think that the feminists have a good point about video games. I know certain folks, it's kind of heresy. Certain folks, a real gamer, won't accept, you know, feminist frequency. Well, screw you guys, you know what? I'm playing a game right now, I'm a gamer, so that makes me a gamer. Maybe not like one of those dudes who hangs out on Discord all day. Also, if you're hanging out on Discord all day and you're not gaming, how much of a gamer are you really? You're just a dude who's a cultural gamer. That's what I call, that's the word. Cultural gamer. Oh, this slime's annoying me. But I mean it. I mean it. Anita Sarkeesian has has so many good points. So, go listen to her podcast. Listen to her YouTube series. If you're thinking individual, she asks decent questions such as, well, why are girlfriends always... Why are women always a prize in video games? Right? Like, why is it that the goal of a game sometimes is to rescue the kidnapped girlfriend? How many times do we have to see that story bear out? Okay, it kind of made sense the first time when Donkey Kong did it, but it's done. It's done. We don't need that story again. But it's still a trope. It's a lazy trope. Ouch. Anything up here that I should care about? There's like a million stories that could be told. And hey, I gotta say, anybody who thinks that, gaming is a male hobby, I mean, kind of dumb. Hate to say it. There's nothing intrinsically masculine about twiddling your thumbs on a gamepad. Nothing. One of my favorite video game developers of all time, Roberta Williams. If you do not know that name, look her up. She made so many good games. I wish she was still making games. Man, it's kind of sad that she's not making games. But there's a lot of sad things in the world. She's probably doing what she loves. Good for her. I mean, she made enough money. She founded Sierra. I mean, Sierra basically gave so many people their start. Valve and Halo, no, not Halo, Half-Life, wouldn't be where they are now without Sierra. At one time, people don't realize this, a quarter of all video games on the PC platform were either made or published by Sierra. Think about that. A quarter. And then what happened? Well, what happens to a lot of corporations? They get bought out. A bunch of investors decide to, play with the accounts. They decide the real way to make money isn't the way that they, has nothing to do with labor, right? It's all about intellectual property and licensing and all that. That's what essentially happened to Sierra, and it's sad. But hey, I mean, the good news is Roberta and Ken Williams, they got to retire. Right? Can't fault them. He spent a good decade and a half working their tail off. Now they're retired, probably living the good life, boating around the Atlantic, making stops in Bermuda. Good for them. I hope I'm there someday. I hope that my company makes it big. I hope I get my time in the sun. Roberta, she did it. God bless her heart. I don't mean that in a mean way. I mean it in a real, genuine way. Die. Okay. Yay for stuff. I can't go wrong with this game. I think I've got so many power-ups that it's gonna be hard for me to die. Oh, this dude. Okay. Do I want to buy anything? Okay, what do you do with these consumables? I don't know. I give you a boost. Okay. Power-ups. You name it, I got it. Yeah. Cool! Not enough money. I don't have money. Not enough money anyways. I'll return to that person later. Huh. This guy. That's funny. I don't know why I think this character is funny, I just do. Is that like... Is that on his belt? Is that a skull? Is he wearing a skull belt? Ouch. I don't know why I want to kill him. But I did. Because once I start something, I gotta finish it. Oh. Dang it. Oh, dead. Happens. It happens. No, no! Okay. It's not a bad game. I mean, it's not an amazing game. Played other games of this style, but I might keep it on my hard drive. It's legitimately a fun game. It hits me in the nostalgia feels. I'm in trouble. A lot of ways this can go. Oh! Oh, dude, I thought the pirate was riding the direwolf for a moment. That would have been cool. Ouch. Oh. Feel sorry for that. That makes me wonder if he's on meth or something. Yeah, I mean, this is an okay game. Games like these are kind of exhibit A for why a lot of times you don't really... If you like these kinds of games, and this is your reason to game, you don't really need a high-end graphics card, do you? There's so many games like these on Steam. I mean, this is partially why I get upset when you walk into a store and people ask you, like Best Buy, and people ask you, what are you going to do with your computer? And you say, do a little bit of gaming. And they go, you can't game on this machine. Well, why not? Because it's not built for gaming. Well, why isn't it built for gaming? Why can't I game on it? It doesn't have the latest graphics card. It doesn't have a NVIDIA discrete card, blah, blah, blah. Well, maybe I don't want to play first-person shooters. Maybe I don't want to play, you know, Cyberpunk 2087 or the latest Doom. Maybe what I want to play is Cali's Caves 3. Maybe that's what I like. Maybe I like Dead. Maybe I like indie games with pixel graphics. Do I really need a discrete card for that? No. Onboard graphics are good enough. A potato is good enough. Oh, I'm in trouble. When you go into Best Buy, what they should ask you is, what kind of games are you going to be playing on it? Also, I've seen people do crazy things with low-end hardware. I think anybody can play a game like CSGO. Basically anybody can play a game like CSGO nowadays. Like if you're walking into Best Buy, you know, maybe that's what you want to do. I mean, if I'm speaking correctly here, well, I am speaking correctly here. You know, I took a look at the PC Gamer Top 100 games you can play on PC right now. You know what shocked me is that a good chunk of games, like a lot of games, a shocking amount of games, is like, they're like a decade old. Like EVE Online, old. Some of these games, they update the graphics, don't get me wrong. But, yeah, I mean, like, there's a whole world of PC gaming out there with a very active fan base, and like a GTX 1050 is overkill for a lot of these games. That's the truth. I wonder what the specs are on this game. Sometimes I feel the pressure to buy new games just to justify the my rig. Think to myself, well, I spent X amount of money. I spent $1,200 on my PC. I should get my money's worth. So then you end up spending $80 on a game. I don't know what any of this stuff does. I don't care. Oh, this guy. He reminds... Who is this guy supposed to be? He's a certain archetype, isn't he? Like, what's up with the vest? He's wearing a vest, corduroy pants, and a skull belt. I wonder if anybody in real life has ever kind of tried that. Yeah. Ouch. I think video game culture is oftentimes unintentionally funny. I really gotta find out what the, if this game has a cult following. I bet it does. I mean, one thing's for sure, nobody's cosplaying as Callie at your local video game convention. But there's probably somebody out there who's very hardcore about this game. I just don't know who they are. One thing the internet has taught me is that there's a niche of a niche for everything. I'm gonna die soon. I mean, I kind of... I kind of hope there's a... like an internet forum, maybe on Reddit, that's just devoted to Callie's Caves. Maybe it's got like a crew of... You have found the assault rifle, good. Yeah. I'm not gonna narrate this. Okay, nice. Alright, I use the rotating chamber that has to spool up. So you'll find that it's more effective when you hold the shoot button instead of tapping it. As you level the assault rifle up, it will shoot faster too, so get out there and put it to work. Thanks, buddy. I like assault rifles. Yes. Yeah, die. You know what, though? If Callie's Caves came out in 1995, it would probably be considered a classic. Are you kidding me? In 1995, if I had these kind of graphics, I would be over the moon. Like, don't get me wrong, in 1995 we were already at Duke Nukem 3D level of graphics, but trust me when I say this. Look at the detail here. Look at the detail in the pixels. This is about, I'd say, if we're being honest, PlayStation level graphics. Now I know what you're thinking, but PlayStation had better graphics than that. Yeah, PlayStation definitely had better graphics than that, but what I'm saying is that this is better than Super Nintendo and Genesis graphics. Trust me, just the background alone. You know, says a lot. Like a lot of things that we kind of think about as retro, sure they are retro in many respects. Like pixel art is retro, but you can't do a lot of these things on true retro systems. Case in point, I think Retro City Rampage, they made a 486 disc version of that game. They had to cut a few things because the 486 can't handle dead. Actual Retro City Rampage. Okay, I'm not gonna continue. I'm gonna give you my thoughts on this game. I think I'm done. Okay, main menu. I'm gonna tell you what I think. Fun game. If you like PC platformers fused with RPGs, Callie's Caves 3 is a good, fun game. There's a lot of stuff to do. There's a lot of side quests. I didn't play the side quests, but you know, look at the menu here. There it is. There's, you know, you'll get lots of replayability out of this game. Fun game. Love the art style. Is it a classic? Nah. Are there other games like this? Yeah. Are there other games that have done it better? Yes. If you like this kind of thing, play Wonder Boy in Monster World. I think that's available on Switch now. Might also be available for PC, PlayStation 4. Great game. Wonderful game. And it's a lot like this. Or go back to the 90s and have fun. Get DOSBox emulator, load up those games, or go to GOG.com and have fun. But this is a lot of fun, this one. I hope whoever made this game making a good living out of that. Well, they're successful enough to make sequels, so good for them. Yeah, if you like what you see, buy it. Alright, this is Chris. I'm out. Have a great day.